Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Podium Pop. My name is Gracie. I'm here with my co-host Celine, who's trying out a new summer edition Red Bull. Did you like the flavor?
I did, yeah.
We both got them separately. We both honestly have them today. Pretty
I got
good.
sugar-free.
I'm not. That's not my lifestyle. The spring edition Red Bull was my favorite though. Cherry flavor, right up my alley.
Ugh.
Anyway, we are Podium Pop. My name is Gracie. I'm with my co-host Celine. We are a motorsport podcast, and today we'll be talking about the Formula One Grand Prix in Miami, Formula 2 racing there as well for the first time ever, some IndyCar news, some IMSA news. The month of May has officially started.
Woohoo!
The Indy 500 is on the horizon, and we are pumped. So we're going to get right into it, pop the bottle, and get right into our episode. Nice.
Sorry, popped it a little too early.
Go ahead. But I feel like that worked very well in succession. Before we get started on everything, make sure you're following us on social media. We post on Instagram and TikTok. We post here on Spotify and YouTube. Go ahead and subscribe, like these videos, leave us a comment, and tell us what your favorite Red Bull flavor is.
Yeah.
We normally don't have drinks during the episode. I really don't know what I'm doing.
I hope it doesn't make me burp throughout the whole episode because it's so carbonated.
I don't want to have to edit those out.
Keep them in. The audience deserves them.
No,
they
really
need
don't.
the full Red Bull experience, and the
don't.
burps come along with it.
They don't deserve that.
I'll try to keep them away from the mic. No promises, though. I think. I don't know if the mic picked it up, but as you were starting the intro, I do think that I swallowed really loudly. So it's a little bit of ASMR in it too. So you're welcome to everyone out there.
We're a serious podcast over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. You want to tell everybody about your new hat?
Oh, do I? If you're not watching on YouTube, if you're on Spotify, just know that I have a new Cadillac hat. So I ordered the hat 2 months ago, and then I got an email confirmation it'll be shipping in May, it's a pre-order, all that stuff. But then I went maybe 2 weeks ago. I was like, when is my hat supposed to get here? I knew it was going to be May, but I don't know when in May. So I went in. I could not find the confirmation email anywhere. I must have deleted it and then deleted it out of the deleted, and I couldn't find it anywhere. I'm like, well, I guess we're just gonna hope that I put my right address in and just hope it shows up one day. Mm-hmm. And then I was just hanging out, working last week, and I get an email and it says, your Cadillac F1 hat will be arriving today.
That's crazy.
So it was it was almost good that I didn't know, have an anticipated day of when it was getting here.
Yeah.
I only had a couple of hours, but it's really cute.
The immediate jump to delivered today, not even on the truck.
It's I know. Crazy. Yeah, not even shipped.
Yeah.
Anything. It was just delivering today.
Amazing. I'm so happy for you.
Here I am. It's a white hat, which I typically don't go for because I get makeup on the inside.
Oh, yeah.
But
have I never told you my trick?
No.
If you take a shout wipe, the stain remover wipes, and just do it on the brim.
Oh.
It gets the makeup off.
Okay. I've never used a shout wipe before.
Oh, gosh. I actually haven't recently, but I used to keep them on me. I always have stains. Okay. And I personally feel the shout wipe works better than a Tide to Go pen. I'm never going to say no to a Tide to Go pen.
Right.
But I prefer a shout wipe.
That's good to know. But I do I have so many black hats or navy blue hats that I went with the white.
Yeah. That just reminded me, I promise we'll talk about the F1 race soon. The how McLaren works with race to do drops. The drop from last year, there's still product in stock, and they already did the 2026 one. Mm. So the product from last year is on sale, and I just there's one hat I want so badly. I keep waiting for it to go on sale even more because the shipping is pretty expensive. Not that expensive, $14, but still, I'm ugh. Well, I keep waiting for it to drop though, and once it does. Once it goes on sale more, that hat will be mine.
Wow, that's exciting.
I know. I haven't gotten a new
You should
hat
get it for yourself as a birthday present.
I should.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you want for your birthday?
Ooh.
I need to figure out what I'm going to get her. Never mind, I know.
Will you give me something shark themed?
We'll think about it. We'll think about it. Me and my cat.
Yeah, I was going to say you and your cat.
We'll think about it. I got some things cooking up in my brain.
Okay. You're a great gift giver.
Really?
Yeah, you're a really good gift giver.
Thank you.
I am also I feel I'm not a good gift giver.
What did you give me?
Sure. The necklace you're wearing.
Oh my god! wear it every
Maybe
day.
I am a good gift giver.
You are a good gift giver.
I also got you a little vase, like a yellow vase.
Yeah, I think it's over on. I think actually my cat's broke it.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, that one was on Watson.
Yeah, I mean it's okay. That one I. Never mind. It's okay. I don't need to go into it.
We didn't. But anyways, Gracie's birthday is coming up in a couple of weeks.
2 weeks.
So make sure you tell her happy birthday on May 16th.
Do not ask me how old I'm turning. 20 redacted.
20 redacted.
Yeah.
For the last time.
No!
Then it's gonna be 30 redacted.
Okay, 30 is just like fine. Like, actually, we can't talk about it.
Okay, yeah, we don't want to send her into a spiral. It's fine. Anyway, so motorsport, man.
Yeah, should we talk about it?
Yeah, we're gonna talk about like all the series, but we're gonna start with Formula One just because we literally just got done watching the race and everything's nice and fresh in our minds.
Mm-hmm.
And Miami is one of our favorite races of the year. Normally we go in person, so normally the Miami episode's coming out later. But we are on it this year because we didn't go.
And you know what? Last week I said I was a little over hating on the Miami track. And then I was like, you know what? I've only been there in person. And the vibes in person, personally, I think are great.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, I'm going to see how it is watching at home.
Yeah.
I had a great time watching at home.
No, honestly.
Great time. I thought it was a good race. I had fun. It was
my favorite race of the year so far.
Yes.
And I think the excitement that it brought, I'm happy.
No, I'm so happy.
I'm happy. Let's talk a little bit about some news that came out before the race weekend started.
Yeah, absolutely.
So let's talk about some special liveries.
Okay.
V-Carb.
They've done it again, ladies and gentlemen.
They've done it again. I don't know if you all remember, but last year, the 2025 Miami special livery for V-Carb was Podium Pop Pink. Beautiful. I was obsessed with it. Still to this day, it is my favorite special livery. It's my favorite livery of any motorsport series ever. Ever.
I'll never get over the
good.
Visa TikTok account commenting on our
on
our TikTok Podium Pop Pink.
They probably were sick of us talking about it so much. They're like, girls, we get it. Because I made probably like 5 separate TikToks about how much I love it.
No, it's so good. So
pink is my favorite color. One of my favorite colors. One of 2. My other favorite color, yellow.
Hello,
I'm wearing it. V-Car brings the yellow livery.
And it's like such a fun thing too. At first I thought they were going to do it with like the summer edition or the spring edition one. And then I realized they did it with summer last year. And the spring edition Red Bull was like a white can with like cherry flavored. So that was like a white, like that has potential to be so good. And then I saw the yellow come out and I was like, wait, I can't wait to see what they're going to do.
They really are. And like specifically in Miami, like even in 2024, their special livery, like with like the white background with the blues and the purples.
The sunset vibes.
Yeah.
So
also
good.
Amazing. So like, keep it up, V-Carb.
Pat yourself on the back.
Pat yourself on the back. Like literally, I don't know what it is, but like 3 out of 3, the last 3 years for Miami, you have not missed a beat.
Iconic.
I'm so impressed. It was pretty. It was fun. We don't have any yellow F1 cars right now, which I think is a crime.
Yeah.
But it was perfect. It was perfect. And I love how it matches the drink, the summer edition every year.
That's fun.
It's a fun thing for people to look forward to. I think that they should continue it.
I agree.
But yeah, big fan. Loved it.
That was beautiful.
The race suits were a little like in your face. Like the highlighter yellow. Not even highlighter yellow. It's really just like bright yellow.
Yeah.
A little bit much on the suits. I mean, I get why they had to match the car, but the car, no notes.
No notes. It had some chrome on it too.
It was really pretty. It was really pretty. Cadillac also brought a special livery.
Yeah, they did.
It was still mostly black and white. It had some stars on it. The back wing did have some blue on it. It was like USA. It was their first home race. It's, they brought a special livery. It was very patriotic. I was a fan of it. I did see Andrea call it busy, which I can see it being a little bit busy.
Yeah, I saw a couple people not liking it.
I liked it, but I also think I'm biased because I think it's harder for me to dislike it if it was like one of my teams.
For sure. I also really like a white car.
Yeah, I do like a white car as well. And then not a special livery, but a special race suit is Mercedes wore purple.
Okay.
But I was expecting them to have a purple car.
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
What are we doing here, Mercedes?
Why
I'm
the
like,
purple?
I'm having fun.
Yeah.
I won't lie. We had the wolf and then the purple.
Yeah.
I don't remember what your real race suits look like.
No, honestly.
I couldn't even tell you.
Well, and like the purple, it's like it's a nice purple. They had some bits
beautiful.
of blue. They did look like the purple and blue Pop-Tarts.
Oh wow, yeah.
But I was expecting, like, when they started like hinting at the purple suits, I thought we were getting a purple livery, and I was like, yes, I'm here for it.
No, I would have been obsessed.
Regular old car.
Yeah.
Gabby and Nico also had special race suits, but their car looked the same.
Oh wow, I'm gonna be honest, I completely missed that.
I'm pretty sure it was like weird, like it was like purple and bluish, like accents.
Oh, love that.
I think maybe I'm making that up.
While we're talking about Gabby and Nico, can we talk about that ad?
Oh my gosh, guys!
Did
what
anybody,
is going on?
What company was it? It was for a hotel chain, right?
Yeah, I don't know what hotel it was for.
Okay,
I couldn't focus on. They leaned too far into it that they did the opposite, and the brand became irrelevant in my mind because I couldn't focus on anything but Nico and Gabby in the commercial.
If you haven't seen it, they did a commercial for some hotel chain, and it was basically like Gabby checking into a hotel. He gets into his hotel room. There's a ginormous stuffed bear, like the one that, like, you know, your boyfriend gives you for Valentine's Day when you're 17. It's on the bed. There's like flowers and chocolate. It says from Nico. He jumps into the bear's arms, and then he's like FaceTiming Nico, and like it just literally looks like the beginning of a love story.
It's it looks like the end of a love story. It looks like the end of a rom-com where they're like, already together.
Yeah, no, yes. And then he's like, I made it to your race weekend. Can't wait to see you win.
Give me a
like,
break.
Whoa, what are we... Some marketing intern got on Twitter, saw that, and was like, I have an idea for you.
And everyone was like, yes. Perfect.
Okay, and then
and you know, Gabby and Nico were like, yeah, this makes sense. This is completely normal. The person
backed it up with tweets, too. You know they had to have evidence.
Uh-huh. And it worked. I mean, people are talking, but no one, I don't even know the hotel brand. I can't tell you. But
it was insane.
It was pretty crazy. It was like almost like so romantic that I was like, am I supposed to be seeing this? Am I allowed to see this right now?
Was this
or is this personal? Like personal for like, is this a special moment?
Why did you let me see this?
Yeah, no, exactly.
No, it hit the timeline in a big way.
Yeah,
a big way. I saw people outside of Formula One Twitter talking about it, and I was like, "Oh, it's bro contamination."
Yeah. Speaking of, I'm jumping ahead a little bit because I still have one more special thing for Miami that I want to talk about. But speaking of people outside of the Formula One motorsport world, there was a point where during the weekend, Jenson Button was walking through the paddock, like talking on Sky Sports, and a girl like walks by. She's an influencer. I actually saw her TikTok.
Oh, I didn't.
And she was like, I don't know what, I've never seen her TikToks before, but in her TikTok she was like showing up to the Formula One race for only 1 hour to do my hot girl walk. And so she was like doing an hour-long hot girl walk through the paddock, but she was dressed like short shorts and like a crop top and all that stuff. And she had a great body. Beautiful girl. But she walked by Jenson Button, and everyone's like having to stay locked in and like not like look at her walk away. But as you see her walking, she walks past Jenson Button. The cameraman follows her, and as the cameraman's following her, like the cameraman has to like get himself together and get back to Jenson. But you also see the McLaren mechanics like staring after this girl and like nudging each other, being like, "Oh my gosh!" And it's broken. It
was on Barstool.
It was on Barstool.
We were with our friends yesterday, and I there was like a lull in what we were doing, so I got on Twitter really quick, and I go, what is Jenson Button doing? I didn't know anything about this. So I was like, why is Jenson Button on Barstool Sports right now? Main post Barstool Sports. And I was like, oh god. And then I realized it wasn't on Jenson, it was on the cameraman and the McLaren mechanics.
Yeah. But it was crazy.
No, that was insane.
But going back to the special parts, Max also had a special helmet for Miami. Also, beautiful. It's Podium Pop Pink, of course. It was kind of giving a mixture of Podium Pop Pink and then the Mercedes purple.
It was. Did you see Esteban's helmet?
Combined together?
They had a
No.
very similar color scheme.
Okay, maybe
Yeah.
they talked about it before and discussed.
I
But did you
don't know.
also see Max's helmet was actually inspired by his mom's old racing helmet?
Oh my god, that's so cute. I did
Yeah.
not see that.
Mm-hmm. So
No.
it's a very similar design that she used to race with.
That's cute.
So that's adorable. And Max's nephews were there, and his mom and his girlfriend. I almost said wife. His girlfriend, all there, and his little baby just turned 1 year old.
No.
1 year old.
Something else. Yeah, 1 year old. She something else that broke containment was a tweet of Max's nephews like locked in on the race. I think maybe it was a Formula One fan, but somebody was like, or I guess they just didn't know that they were like Max's nephews. Somebody's like, who is this locked in on the racing? And everybody was like, those are Max's nephews. The person was like, wait, that's so cute.
That is cute. Wow.
Very, very cute.
A lot of breaking waves, making
Mhm.
waves.
Yeah. Oh, Franco.
Oh my gosh! Congrats, Franco, on your new official girlfriend.
Franco's dating a baddie.
She's a baddie.
Yeah.
She's a bisexual icon queen who starred in the Pretty Little Liars reboot.
And was in Hadestown on Broadway.
And yes, she's a musical theater girly. She's a girl's girl, from what I can tell. Big fan, and they're really cute together.
Yeah, they were really cute together.
Darling.
No Kim K in the paddock.
No Kim K, but Kim K was somewhere else. I don't know where, but I saw on I forget where, TMZ or something. But Kim K was somewhere else celebrating the album launch for Northwest.
That's okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's why she wasn't. I'm assuming that's maybe one of the reasons why she was not in Miami this weekend.
I didn't know Northwest made music.
Neither did I. But congrats to your album release, North.
Yeah.
I wonder if she'll be in Vegas. I guess it'll depend on if they're still going strong.
Speaking of that, Lewis, did you see him in like the media on Thursday? Lewis was locked in over this break, was working and training, and people were like, "Oh, you were training at Coachella?"
No, someone, one of the official like Formula One where they did the interviews on the jet skis. Did you see this? She was like, "Lewis, how was Coachella?" He's like, "Oh, well, like I just got in Saturday and I just went to see Justin perform early and then I left, so I didn't really like get the Coachella experience. Like I was only there for like one night." We're like, you can admit that you had fun.
You're like, it's okay.
It's okay. You went to Coachella. So did Valtteri.
No,
enjoy it,
honey. It's okay.
It's okay.
I'm not calling you washed because you're going to Coachella.
Right.
I'm not calling you not. I guess washed wasn't the right term. I'm not calling you not dedicated because you went to Coachella.
Right. I guess maybe some people would, so maybe that's why he got a little like.
All right. Well, those
are losers.
Let them live.
Let them live. Let them go to Coachella.
Let them hear baby. Oh.
Yeah, exactly. The man loves Justin Bieber. I can relate.
And apparently, the Toronto Maple Leafs. Okay.
Yeah. Crazy.
Probably because Justin Bieber likes the Toronto Maple Leafs. Was it the Leafs? I don't know. Anyway.
I don't know either. Some other piece of news that came out this week leading up is Terry Crews is starting a new YouTube series with Cadillac. It's going to be called Crew Control. Crew or Cruise?
Well, he's Terry Crews, so it's probably Cruise Control.
Yeah, Cruise Control. Yep. It's an 18-part YouTube series.
Insane.
The teaser, it's surrounding Cadillac F1.
Mm-hmm.
The teaser trailer is already out, although I haven't watched it yet. But it comes out on May 5th.
That's 2 days.
2 days from now.
Tuesday.
So I'm excited. I don't know how long the episodes are going to be, but I do know that it's basically surrounding Cadillac. I'm hoping that it goes like back in time to like kind of talk through like from the very beginning. Mm-hmm. I think it's a really interesting perspective to see like from day one. Okay, we are deciding we just got approval to be a Formula One team. Mm-hmm. Let's do this whole process. So I think it'd be really cool to go back in time. I know that my favorite race car driver, Pietro, he is a sim driver for Cadillac. And he put on his story that he was in one of the episodes, or like he did something with one of the episodes. That's so cool. I'll be locked in for that episode for sure.
Absolutely.
But I'm just excited. They said it's very similar to like Drive to Survive type.
Oh, love that.
Like type episodes, I guess.
Okay.
So that's something to look forward to. And I think it's really good because it's just going to have another way. Like Cadillac is doing the marketing game. They're just doing everything right.
Yeah,
I said this at the beginning of the season. I made a whole TikTok about it. And like obviously like they're not killing it in racing, but it's their first year. No one expected them to. Like the fact that they're finishing races is like 10 out of 10. Great for them. But like everything else is like, I think they're doing fantastic. I don't know if it's just because I'm in the United States, so I'm getting more of the marketing pushed onto me. But I feel like I see them everywhere. They're getting in all avenues.
Love that for them.
Good for them. Keep it up, Cadillac.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I'm a little biased. I'm wearing a Cadillac hat, but it's fine. Anything else to add? Oh my gosh, one more thing.
Okay.
Sorry, I got excited. You're a Marvel fan.
Oh, I'm a Marvel fan.
And you're a Williams fan.
I'm a Williams fan.
Now you get to read a online comic with Williams, with Carlos and Alex helping out the Avengers.
Dude, I gotta
Doctor Doom. Iron Man, Black Widow, and Captain America are all going to be featured in the comic.
Oh, I just bumped the camera. I apologize.
It's okay.
No, that's iconic.
It's so cool, and I think it's interesting. I don't know when the comic comes out. I don't think it's out yet, but I just think it's kind of a fun little another way for people outside of Formula One to be like, oh, what's this?
Mm-hmm, for sure.
Race cars? And we know Iron Man loves Formula One racing.
He was at the Monaco, what's that called? Historic Monaco himself.
Yeah.
His car got chopped in half.
Yikes. Sorry, Tony.
Oh, he's dead.
Well, how is he dead if he's being featured in the comic?
Probably reworking an old one.
Oh, yeah.
There's like a billion of them.
There's a billion storylines. Can't keep up with those guys.
No, you can't.
But that's super cool. I think it's a pretty big partnership to be bringing. So for Williams to get a partnership that big is great for them.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to see Carlos and I almost said Oscar. Carlos and Alex in comic form.
I hope Esteban is okay.
Yeah, everyone's like, oh, Esteban's probably so sad. This is like his dream to be in a comic book, but I'll draw him as a comic book character. I can't draw comic book characters, but I can learn.
That'd be so nice of you to do. He would really appreciate that.
I'll work on it now, and maybe by Christmas time I'll be able to get him a comic book.
Why don't you just get it done by Vegas? Sorry, I don't mean to put pressure on you.
Yeah, I'll try to get it done by Vegas.
Okay.
I'll have it in my pocket. That way, if we ever run into him, I'll be like, Esteban, I drew you as a comic book character.
Haas, could you set up a meet and greet that we could maybe go to?
Haas, I can. I'll practice. I swear.
Yeah, and I'll learn how to draw a bear for Ollie.
Perfect.
And the fact that you would have a better comic book character than me having a bear, I have no.
No, we can make it work. We can make it work.
Okay, perfect. No AI here.
Write that down. Oh yeah, absolutely not.
All talent.
All talent. We'll definitely practice that. We'll keep you all updated on our comic book journey.
Yeah.
All right, race time.
Race time.
It was a sprint weekend.
Yeah.
And we had an unusually long practice.
We sure did.
We talked about this on the last week episode on why the practice was longer, and basically it was just to make sure that they were up to date with all the new regulations.
The new.
Because there was the new regulations for the whole season, but then they updated it during the time off since what happened first, China or Japan? Japan was second.
Yeah.
Since the Japan race. So they gave them basically extra time because it's a sprint weekend. It's not like they had 3 practice sessions. So practice 1 was 90 minutes, new regulations. And then we had the sprint weekend.
Boo!
So sprint quali is where we really got the first like realistic, like, okay, who's bringing the upgrades, who's bringing the changes that who fixed it over the break.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, thank God. McLaren figured something out. McLaren came back looking much stronger. I think it was still like top 3 was still Mercedes, Ferrari, and McLaren.
Yeah.
In no particular order. Like that didn't really change, but it made us, I think, just like more closer to where Mercedes was the first 3 races.
Big steps up.
So Lando got sprint quali pole.
Yeah.
We know Lando loves this track. He came in second last year. Mm-hmm. He came in first in 2024. Oscar came in first last year. They do great here. In the sprint race, mm-hmm. Lando started on pole, and this is a fun little fact. Go ahead and share it.
Lando is the first driver in 2026 to start on pole and keep the lead and lead the whole time in 2026. I think it also like can stop at start on pole and kept the lead.
Yeah, which is good. Again, I think McLaren needs this. I mean, we had, out of the first 3 races, we had 3 DNSs. So
McLaren upgrades, hallelujah.
Exactly. Charles had a funny comment that did come back to not bite him, but came back to haunt him a little bit. During the race, Charles and Kimmy were battling, and Charles said that Kimmy was so bad at wheel-to-wheel racing. And then one of the reporters, like, just straight up asked him in the press conference at the end of the sprint race, was like, Charles, you said this. Do you have anything to say about that? And Oscar and Lando were giggling.
No, their face was hilarious. And Oscar's face, so funny.
And also, like, Charles was like, oh, it was the heat of the moment. Like, I just said that, all this stuff. And it's like, yeah, I get that completely. But it was so, like, they called him out.
No, they really did.
We also had a close battle between Lewis and Max.
Woo! Okay, 2021.
Okay, 2021. But ultimately, Lando did win the sprint race. Oscar came in second, and Charles came in third.
Yay!
Pretty good podium there.
It was kind of like a
podium, but we're back, and no Mercedes in the top 3 for the first time.
Yeah.
This year. Kimmy ended up getting a 5-second penalty during the race.
Yeah.
And then Gabby ended up getting disqualified, even though he had a pretty good finish. He finished in 11th, which is sad that he got disqualified, but
yeah,
it's due to tech inspection. Yeah, you want to talk through quali a little bit?
Yeah, let's talk about it. Because Oscar was scaring me.
Oh my gosh. So just to put things into perspective, during quali it was also the Kentucky Derby, and we were at a Kentucky Derby party. So luckily our friends know as well, and they aren't shocked by this, but we did have my iPad up showing quali, but we didn't have like sound on. It was kind of hard to follow. Like, we were like being dragged in different directions, and we were checking in. But we weren't like super locked in on quali.
Yeah. I do remember just like walking up at one point, and I was like, what is Oscar doing right now?
Yeah.
I was a little scared that he wasn't going to make it out, but I think it was because like more people were going still behind him, but I think like something happened where Pierre didn't jump high enough, so I was like, okay, like now I feel okay. Yes. I think he like ended at like 16th or 15th or something. I don't remember.
It was close.
It was really close.
Yeah,
it was scary.
It was really close. Yeah, and then also Lando scared us in Q2, where he didn't set a time until like the last lap because his first lap got deleted, or
he aborted, and then he like went around and did one, but like he was the only car on track. Everybody else was in the garage, and he was the only car on track, and it wasn't a good time at all. And it was like, okay, he's got to come out with another good time.
Yeah,
and he did. It was fine, but
so that was really scary. But Max was looking strong throughout qualifying.
Yeah, no, that was kind of crazy when he jumped up to the top.
Yeah, another one that looked strong actually all weekend, except there was an incident in the race, but all weekend Alpine was looking really strong. They must have figured something out over the break as well,
for sure.
Both in sprint quali and regular quali, Franco and Pierre were in Q3, which again, like, if you would have said that like last year, it'd have been like, that's crazy.
Yeah,
a double Alpine Q3, congrats. And now it's not that shocking.
No, it's like
so good for Alpine.
Yeah, good for them. Happy for them.
Kimmy ended up getting pole. Max was second, and Charles was third.
Yep.
So a shakeup from the sprint qualifying results.
Yeah, it was.
So the race ended up getting moved.
Yeah. So, oh my gosh. So this was, I think before the weekend even started, like Wednesday, Thursday, people start posting on social media, and there's like, everybody was like, there is going to be rain on Sunday. And then it was like not even rain, like there's going to be thunderstorms. And then of course people start doom posting because we haven't had a race in 5 weeks. And people are like, there's going to be lightning right at race start. This race is going to get canceled. It's all worthless. No more F1. And I was like, wow, let's take a deep breath.
Yeah.
Everybody, let's take a deep breath.
Let's find our chill.
No, truly find our chill. And obviously they took all that into consideration and moved the race up by 3 hours.
Yeah. Which moved the F2 race pretty early as well.
Yeah, it was like at 9:25 a.m. And the track was wet for F2, was it?
I didn't watch. The feature race.
Oh, okay. I slept through an accident. I'm sorry. But the track was dry. It started dry for the race. Thank goodness.
Mm-hmm.
But there were much threats of rain. None of it really happened during the race.
No, it was pretty fine. It definitely rained right after the race, so they were right to move it up.
Yeah, for
but
sure.
yeah, the rain held off. There wasn't any issues with the weather during the race, so that was good. Another thing that happened before the race started, in between quali and that, is that Isaac got disqualified from qualifying.
Yeah.
Due to a tech inspection as well.
Yeah.
Poor Isaac, having a rough weekend.
Yeah, it really is.
Can't catch a break. So, let's get into the race.
Yeah.
Okay.
Starting with the race, quick rundown. Everybody started on mediums except for Isaac on the hards because he had a pit lane start.
Yes.
Oh wait, did he? I apologize. Did he have a pit lane start, or did he just start in the back?
Started from the pit
okay,
lane.
Yeah, I got that right. These Ferrari starts are just insane.
Yeah.
I want to know ins and out of this car.
Yeah.
For these starts, Charles had.
I'd like to be a little bug and climb around the Ferrari.
No, me too.
Inside all the little pieces.
Yeah, get me inside that Ferrari. The start of the race, Charles, beautiful start. He takes the lead immediately. Max.
So yeah, like Kimi goes wide.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if he just missed the braking or if he slid or what, but he goes wide, and then Max also goes slightly wide too, not as wide as Kimi. But then Charles scoots in front of them. But as Charles is scooting in front of him and Max gets in front of Kimi, Max and Charles bump.
Also, before that, Max pulled a defensive move against Lando.
Yes.
At the start, too.
Mm-hmm.
There was a lot happening at once.
So much. We were texting with our friends and we were like, oh my God, I can't keep up. Like, they didn't even play a replay of the start until like 10 laps in because so much stuff was happening. But whenever Charles and Max made contact, Max literally spun. I don't know how nobody hit him. I don't understand how he caught the car, but like he did a spin in the middle of a huge pack of cars.
The start of the race.
Huge pack of cars surrounding him. Cars on both sides, cars in front of him, cars behind him. He catches the car. Only one spin. He catches it, just keeps moving like nobody even noticed. Like if I didn't see it with my own eyes, if I blinked, I wouldn't have even known that he spun.
Yeah.
That's how quick he recovered, which is like such a Max thing.
No, it is such a Max. It isn't such a Max thing that like something goes wrong his end and then he can recover it well, and then we're like, that was crazy on Max's part.
Yeah,
but then like when you think about it too, not to like dog on any of these other drivers, but like I think a lot of them can do that good of a recovery, but I don't think everybody on the grid would have had that recovery. So then we would have just been talking about what had happened and not recovery.
Right. It's always so impressive when they like spin and catch the car like that, but it's even more impressive that he spun and caught the car like that in the middle of the pack like that.
Yeah.
Crazy. I also like how afterwards he came on the radio and was just like, oops, sorry. Like he was like, my bad. Honestly, bad, guys.
Max was kind of doing the most this race. I'm going to be really honest with everyone.
Yeah, he was on one. He was like, some very aggressive overtakes, beautiful overtakes, very aggressive though, going into corners, and he had a couple lockups while trying to overtake, which was not making some of the other drivers happy.
No.
He
really off Carlos.
Yeah, like Carlos was like, just because he's in the middle of the pack, he thinks he can do whatever he wants. Yeah. I was like, okay, Carlos, pop off.
No, seriously.
No,
say it to his face.
Max was pretty aggressive this weekend, but still good. So all of that happens at the beginning, right? And we're like still waiting for the replay. But before they can even get to the replay, boom, more stuff happens. So what happens first? Isaac
clips the wall at the at like turn 12, I think maybe.
He clips the wall and like it looks like he's gonna save it, but he doesn't, and then he goes into the wall, like the next wall, I guess, from the next corner.
Yeah.
So he's out. And as he's out, we see like the flags come out. We see him in the wall, and then we cuts hard cut to Pierre's car halfway, like on top of like a barrier.
Like his top tires are on the barrier,
right? And we're like, what the heck happened? And for the longest time, we couldn't even tell like where both of these incidents happened on track. So we're like, oh, did they collide? Like, did Isaac and Pierre have like a collision or something that caused this? Like, what is going on? Eventually they do play the replay for Pierre. He freaking does a flip.
His car does a full flip over its
which
head.
We do not see in Formula One very often. No. which is crazy. Speaking of flips, we saw some like multiple flips in racing this weekend because there was a crazy flip in the Michelin Pilot Challenge race in IMSA.
Yeah.
Crazy. But yeah, so he does a full flip.
Mm-hmm.
He's thankfully okay. I mean, the halo's there, so thank God for that. But like,
yeah,
it was like truly like, what is going on? Like, I don't know if they were just like antsy over the long break and they were just like wanting to get after it, or if they're still figuring out the new regulations. But like, so much stuff happened this race.
With Pierre, Liam did hit him, but something happened with Liam's car out of his control,
right,
to cause him to hit him. And then we did get note that they like talked about it after the race, and like, you know, Pierre's okay, like everything's
right.
okay now. But I feel like Pierre is probably pretty pissed in the moment.
Oh, I'm sure,
100%.
Not as pissed as Isaac was.
Oh my God! And why did they keep showing that?
They kept going back to it.
I'm sorry.
He hit the barrier and immediately was like banging on the steering wheel, like shaking his head, like so visibly mad. Which, like, you know, he's a very passionate racer. We knew that from his time in F2. We saw hints of it last year. He contained it a lot better in his first season of Formula One than he contained it in F2, but we definitely saw a hint of it after he crashed this time, because it was
so sad.
And it was like he was frustrated with himself because it truly was his own fault.
Yeah, it was.
It was like all on him. When we watched the replay, we were like, oh buddy, yep.
Yeah, that's you.
That's on you. So I get being frustrated. It's easier to be frustrated with yourself, and you know. But yeah, but both of them were okay, thankfully. But it was just, again, crazy that it happened at the exact same time. Drama.
Speaking of drama, there were threats of rain for the whole entire, like,
gosh.
on and off for the whole race. So everybody was then, you know, of course, the commentators are starting to talk about like pitting and when to pit, and if they're gonna pit, can these mediums last? It should be a one stop hypothetically. Rain, I said maybe at one point that like maybe there was like light spitting of rain. I don't think really during the race a lot of rain happened.
Yeah,
but and like they kept being like it's coming like 15 minutes out, like whatever, and then everybody's like preparing for it, and then I was like, wow, this is gonna be chaotic. Nothing happened.
Well, and then yeah, it was really affecting people's pitch strategies too. Like even at one point, like, because basically they wanted to hold out and they didn't want to pit. They just wanted to keep using up their tires because they anticipated rain to be coming in the next couple of laps. So they're like, we're not going to pit now just to put on like new tires when the rain comes, and having an opportunity to pit then. So like, let's just like hold out. Except some teams decided to pit. Like, for example, Ferrari pit Charles. Charles was pretty upset about it because Charles was like, you're telling me rain is coming, why didn't we wait?
Yeah.
And Charles was like, next time you need to get with me, like you need to tell me like before. And for the first time, not for the first time, but a rare occurrence, Ferrari did make the right call with pitting him at the time that they did. They messed some other things up in the strategy of the race, but they were right to pit him at that time because rain never ended up coming, so people just had to eventually pit. They waited too long. McLaren ran into that issue where they just waited too long to pit. It probably cost Lando the win, or at least helped cost Lando the win. But because of the rain, it was a big old question mark. People's radars were saying different things. It was going back and forth.
I will say also, when the safety car was out for the Isaac and Pierre crash, normally people would come in for a safety car for a free pit stop. Max was like one of the only people that came in, at least from like the top of the board. He was one of the only people that came in because everybody was like, well, we're not pitting now if the rain's coming.
Yeah, but there were some really good battles. I mean, Charles, Kimi, and Lando had a lot of close battles.
That was going for a while.
Yeah, George and Max had some close battles near the end. Charles and Oscar was having close battles. We saw Max kind of battling with everyone. George battling with a lot of people as well.
Yeah.
So much that George and Max, they were bumping wheels, and they are, at least in this moment, still currently under investigation for causing a collision.
Check in a minute about
that. Oh yeah, well yeah, and then Charles and George also from near the end of the race, also under investigation. Yeah. So we'll see if there's an update before we end the episode. But
not to backtrack, I'm gonna backtrack real quick. Right before the yellow flag came out, and the safety car came out, was Lando, Charles, and Kimi battling in the very beginning. Lando had overtaken Kimi, so he was leading the race, and then it was Lando, Kimi, Charles.
Yes.
And then that was just kind of like how it was going for a while before the pit stop cycles came in.
Yes. Yep. So pit cycles were hugely important in this particular race. It definitely affected it. Kimi was doing really good though. Like even the commentators were talking. It was like comparing where Kimi is to George is like, yes, Mercedes has a really strong car, but you can't bring it down all to that. Like Kimi just did fantastic, and you could tell he did end up winning the race, but like you could tell he got out of the car and he was like, you could tell he was like a little shaky, and I think his just adrenaline was pumping. Like he was just like so tense for so long because like Lando was right behind him like
For a
the last for the last couple laps, and he was getting pretty close to overtaking, so you could tell Kimi was like ready for that race to be over.
Also on the safety car restart, that just reminded me, George came over the radio and was like, you guys, I was in the wrong mode for the restart.
Oh yeah,
so like
he
what
was
are we
like
doing?
he was like, guys, you gotta tell me, you gotta keep an eye on that.
Yeah,
it's like, oh, I think it was partially George too.
For sure,
like George should have been keeping an eye on it also, but yeah, his team definitely should have caught that.
Yeah,
because it was really easy for Oscar to overtake George.
Yeah,
like a little too easy.
No, for sure.
So, Franco was racing really strong.
Yeah.
He had a great weekend. Maybe his girlfriend's good luck. She was there.
Oh, maybe.
Love that for them. Let's see what else. Near the end, Charles and Oscar, like we said, were battling, and it was like at this point it was Kimi, Lando, Charles, Oscar, and or Max. Who was it? Max and then Oscar? Oh no, George and then Oscar. Oscar overtook George, like we were just talking about, and then it was Oscar and Charles basically battling for that last spot on the podium, and it was like literally like Oscar was inching closer and closer and closer, and it was the lap before the second to last lap. Oscar finally overtook Charles, but right when he overtook him, Charles like wiggled a little bit, and he was like, "Oh, okay, like what's going on?" Like you could tell he was like trying to get defensive, and he wiggled a little bit. Luckily, Oscar got a little bit further out of the way because after Charles got overtaken, he spun out. He once again caught it, not before he did bump the barrier a little bit, but he did catch it and was able to keep going.
This is like, by the way, lap 57 to 57.
No, it was crazy.
Literally the last lap.
So yeah, like the fact that Oscar overtook him that close to the end of the race already was crazy, but then Charles spun out. I gasped.
No, oh my gosh, I thought Charles was headed right to the barrier.
No, it was because he was going pretty fast.
Yeah.
He caught it. Once again, impressive. Not as impressive as Max's because he still bumped the wall and there wasn't a bunch of cars around him, but still very impressive. And then he ended up going wide a little bit on the next turn, so he definitely like had a puncture or something like that.
He was dragging that thing home.
He was dragging it home. But it was like it was a very crazy moment.
Yeah, it was.
Bad luck for Charles because he was on track to, I think at that point he maybe could have tried to get the position back from Oscar. I think that's what he was trying to do, and that's what caused him to spin a little bit. But there was potential for him to try to get that podium spot back. So disappointing for him.
Yeah.
And then he caused a collision with George right near the end, which he was on track for fourth. Caused a collision with George. George got in front of him, and then Max got in front of him too during that whole thing. And Max got in front of him legitimately like a couple hundred.
It was crazy.
Feet before, maybe not even that, before the finish line. So he was literally in fourth, and then like right at the very end of the lap, he dropped down to sixth. So not great for his points.
No,
but great race.
It was a good race, yeah.
Genuinely, it was. I was locked in. I was on the edge of my seat the whole race. And it was a good race to have to watch with such a long break happening.
Yeah, I agree. And our final podium was Kimi, Lando, and Oscar.
Yeah,
McLaren double podium.
Yep.
Like this.
Yeah, you check for that. Kimi is officially at 100 points. He's still leading the championship. And George is right behind him with 82 points. So a pretty big gap for the fact that they're both in Mercedes. And George has been strong most of the time. What?
We got some penalties.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
Breaking news.
Live reaction.
First one, 20-second time penalty, drive-through added post-race. For Leclerc for leaving the track on several occasions without justifiable reason.
Oh, no, Charles.
Drops him from P6 to P8 behind Hamilton and Colapinto.
Oh, Franco!
Oh, yeah, Franco P7.
You beat a Ferrari.
Verstappen does get a 5-second time penalty for... wait. Oh, okay, Verstappen got a 5-second penalty, but he stayed in P5.
Okay, gotcha.
That was all from Chris Medlin.
So
Thank you very much, sir.
George was innocent in both.
I believe
in
so.
all.
From what I got from Chris Medlin, George was an innocent.
Wow.
In that
Congrats, George. Way to have some clean racing. Wow, Charles had some really bad luck.
Charles, after Charles saying Kimmy can't wheel to wheel.
No, that's crazy, actually.
That is crazy. That's karma, baby.
So crazy.
That's karma.
But yeah, Kimmy's leading the points. McLaren is closing the gap to Ferrari in the Constructors' Championship.
12 points away, which is kind of a crazy thing to say. Well, might be a few more now that.
Oh yeah, that's true. We need to recalculate, but definitely closer. I mean, Mercedes is still at this point kind of running away with it, but after the week that we had with McLaren having success in the sprint race, and in the feature race, sorry, I couldn't talk for a second. We'll see what happens.
Canada is historically very good for Mercedes and George Russell, so.
Yep. George loves Canada, for sure.
Yeah.
Should we do our podium our champagne pops and problems?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Okay. Champagne pop for the Miami GP.
My champagne pop for the Miami Grand Prix is going to go to McLaren.
McLaren, yeah.
Thank you.
They needed this W. Yeah. I'll give mine to Franco.
Nice.
I think he did really good all weekend.
Yeah.
He finished in a really good spot. He qualified in really good spots. And he's got a new boo.
Just got promoted, too.
Just got promoted.
P7.
Yeah. Woo! Champagne problems?
Yeah, I'm just going to give my champagne problem to Charles.
Yeah. Charles.
Yeah.
Or actually, you give it to Charles, I'll give it to Isaac.
Oh, yeah.
Rough weekend for him as well.
Yeah, rough weekend.
Keep your heads up, boys. You'll get them next time.
Keep your chin up. Your crown is slipping.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, queen. Keep that chin up.
Okay, Charles.
Don't let your crown fall.
Don't let your crown slip, honey.
Yep. Uh-huh. Exactly. Should we talk about some other motorsport series?
Yeah, why don't we?
Let's move over to F2.
Yeah.
Just keep it in the Miami realm for a minute.
Yep.
F2 is the first time they're ever in Miami.
Fun.
They weren't expected to be in Miami, which I think is a really good equalizer. No one was expecting it. No one did it last year in F2. This is new to all of them.
Yeah.
Colton Herta comes in top of the pack in practice.
I love that.
It's just practice, but it probably felt good to him.
A win is a win.
A win is a win. Mm-hmm. This is his home race. There were so many people. There were actually a lot of American drivers in F2 this year.
Oh yeah.
But Colton, obviously is his first year in F2. He's coming in and he's missing IndyCar, all this stuff. I already cried about it earlier. It's fine. About Colton and IndyCar not being there, but
we can't get into it.
We can't get into it. But he did top practice, which is great. Mm-hmm. He didn't have as much luck in the rest of the weekend. He did bring home some points in the feature race. I think he was in 8th. Mm-hmm. But the sprint race, I'll give you the top 3 for both the sprint race and the feature race. So sprint race first, Bombatlat.
Yes.
Nico Solov is in first, and he's actually leading the F2 championship right now.
I feel like
he's been having some really good races. In second for the sprint race was Lawrence Van Hoopen, mm-hmm. and in third is Alex Dunn. Mm-hmm. For the feature race, in first was Gabriele Mini. Mm-hmm. Second was Dino Beganovic. Mm-hmm. Beganovic.
We mess it up every time. And
Dino B.
That's on us. I'm going to be really honest.
That's on us. And in third is the F3 champion from last year, Rafael Camara.
Yes.
So congrats to them. I would have loved to see F2. It may have been my only opportunity for a while to see F2, but
I wonder how much success came from this, though.
Yeah, well,
I wonder if they realized this is something they could potentially do.
They did actually interview the I don't even know what his name is. I'm going to be honest with you, but the head F2 guy, mm-hmm. And during I think it was during qualifying, they interviewed him, and he was like, yeah, this is it was kind of an out of nowhere opportunity, but he's like, but we want to expand F2 into the United States market and get, more visibility here, because there's so many talented race car drivers that aren't super aware of F2, or they're aware of it, but they don't see it as a possibility, and they don't see it because they haven't been to them and they haven't seen them, all this stuff. So I think they do want to continue expanding into the
Yeah.
United States. So hopefully we get an F2 race next year in the United States.
I wonder, like, Colton also did an interview with, I think it was with James, and he was talking about how he thinks the F2 cars suit the Miami track very well. And I'm wondering, like, I wonder how well it would suit Coda. Like, I feel like F2 could have a lot of popularity at Coda.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Coda would be really cool to see the F2 race.
And I feel like, first of all, in my personal opinion, I don't think for Formula One Academy, I think they should always end in Vegas. I think that's, I don't know, I think that's a good place to end for them, honestly. They get a lot of popularity in Vegas. But I feel like if, we could have keep 2 Formula One Academy races in America, and then the other race is for Formula 2. Like, I think that could be great.
And also, they have some weekends where they do F1, F2, and F3. So why can't they have F1, F2, and F1 Academy?
I'm almost positive Silverstone this year is F1, F2, F3, and Formula Academy.
Wow.
I think it's all F1, F2, F3, and Formula Academy. I think.
Yeah, I don't
know. It might
That's...
just be F1, F2, and Formula One Academy, but I'm almost positive it's all 3.
Wow. They can do it then.
Yeah.
Bring them all to Vegas.
If those Formula One Academy cars can go down the Las Vegas Strip, so can these F2 cars.
Maybe they don't want to take the F2 boys to Vegas because they're scared of what the F2 boys would get up to when they're not at the track. They're so young.
Take them to Vegas. Don't bring those Europeans to Vegas.
Keep them away. Keep them away.
No.
Moving on to IMSA.
Oh, yeah.
So IMSA is currently racing. The WeatherTech is racing as we speak.
Yeah.
So not too much results on there. I mentioned earlier the Michelin Pilot Challenge race was yesterday. Crazy spin there, and it was once again one of those situations where you just are seeing racing and then it cuts to a car upside down.
I don't like that.
No. Luckily the driver was okay. Everyone was okay from it, but very scary. Something that I wanted to talk about for IMSA is this race weekend. They're in Laguna Seca this weekend, which I need to get to Laguna Seca. I need to see the corkscrew in person. I'll go for IMSA. I'll go for IndyCar. I'll go for anything. I need to see that corkscrew in person.
Yeah.
But they had like a throwback weekend. So a bunch of the cars' liveries were throwbacks, like the Corvette Pratt Millers. Like they had an older livery where they had like some white on the car. But the best livery that I've seen in IMSA this year so far.
Yep.
No, I don't want to say that. That's bold. That's real. That's too far. That's too far.
Right,
but one of my, I very much enjoyed this livery. It was Porsche Penske, which I'm not the biggest Porsche Penske fan in general. So it's kind of hard for me to say this. Beautiful, like old school Apple logo, like the vintage, like coloring, beautiful livery. Did you see it?
Yes.
I sent you a picture of it. Yeah.
It was gorgeous.
It was gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. But there are so many cool liveries. I like that they had like a themed like throwback weekend.
That is fun.
Rexy had a fun livery where it was like it was like it's supposed to be like Rexy's roots. He started with just like a sketch on paper, and so it was like a sketched Rexy. You know me, I love a theme.
Love a theme.
I think more race weekends should have a theme for their special liveries.
Yeah.
That's so fun.
Like hockey does for like special nights.
Yeah, there should be a pride race. I don't know if Formula One will do that.
I don't. One day.
We're working towards that.
Yeah.
What if IndyCar had a pride race? What race track do you think it would be? Long Beach?
I think it would have to be Long Beach, like fan audience wise. And I'm just speaking the truth.
You're speaking the truth. Long Beach next year. Long Beach Pride race.
It's gonna be like how the hockey players just like tape their sticks, but like for like warm ups only. It's gonna be like practice one. They have just like the tape of pride tape, and then they take it out. All right, performative's over.
Performative allyship is over. Take it off.
All done.
Yeah, no, but the IMSA race is currently happening, so we don't have much to report on it. But the number 40 Cadillac Wayne Taylor is on pole, so that's super exciting. I was actually talking to Gracie about this before we started filming, but like I feel like this year in the GTP category, there's so much variety in what we're getting. Like it
Mhm.
looked like at first, the first two races, it was going to be very dominant Porsche Penske. But then last weekend, you know, the 31 really all season's been up there next to the Porsche Penske's close. And then last weekend, the number 93 Meyer, not last weekend. Was that last weekend? Long Beach? Last week? Or 2 weeks ago? The last IMSA race.
Two
I think it was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
In Long Beach, the number 93 Meyer Shank won. So we're getting some good variety. So I'll be interested to see who ends up winning the race today. I'm hoping it's someone new. I'm hoping for a Cadillac win, so not either the number 40 or the number 31. I'm okay. I'm flexible on that. But that's something to watch as well. So just a quick IMSA update for you.
Yeah, I love that.
And then IndyCar.
Oh, we got the best news ever this week.
Oh my gosh. Thank God.
No, literally.
It was announced Catherine Legg is coming back to the Indy 500.
I'm so excited.
I'm so excited for her. We need her back. She's racing with HMD, in an HMD car with AJ Foyt.
Yeah.
I'm just happy she's got a ride for the 500. Because I missed her last year.
Yeah.
It didn't feel the same.
No. Yeah.
But we had testing this week for the month of May. The month of May started a couple days early, and we had testing. And some fun news came out. We had some unexpected front runners throughout the weekend. Not maybe unexpected, but well, Kyle Collette was a little unexpected. He did fantastic. The last day of testing, he was the fastest overall.
Yeah.
Connor Daly had a fantastic day. Connor Daly, like, his specialty is the Indy 500.
Yeah.
Like, he's great at like other races, obviously, and like all together, he's a good racer. But like the Indy 500 is just like it's his special skill. Fantastic.
Yeah.
And then there was some drama.
Mick upset a lot of people.
Mick pissed some people off.
The European mind cannot comprehend the sentient being that is IMS.
IMS, yeah. No, literally. He just took some time to catch up. But
no, it's
basically what happened is Marshall Pruitt like interviewed Mick after one of the testing sessions. And he was like, how does it feel like racing around IMS, like month of May, all this stuff? And Mick was like, well, like, I wasn't able to go as fast as I wanted to, and like there weren't people in the crowd, so like I don't know, it wasn't as exciting as like Phoenix was for me. And everyone was like, how dare he say that? How dare he say that IMS isn't special in the most important moment of his life? And it's like, there's nobody there.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll hit him, I'm sure. Give him a break. But he wasn't like he was saying that it was bad. He was just saying he had a better time in Phoenix.
And I will come at you from this as a girl who is very superstitious and a girl who like doesn't think Mick was 100% like in the wrong for saying that. I totally get the superstition, and I slightly partake in the superstition about like the whole IMS of it all, and you know, not wronging her.
Right.
God, there was nobody in the crowd. I can kind of imagine about how someone coming at you and like hyping this up. I'm not saying Marshall's hyping. I don't know, but just be like, oh my God, this is so great, right?
Right.
And you'd be like, well, there's nobody in the crowd. We weren't at our top speed.
Right.
Like I can understand where Mick is coming from, and I don't think he said it in a disrespectful way at all.
Not at all. I think it would have been more fair to ask him like at least with a qualifying day under his belt.
Yeah.
Ideally after the Indy 500 race, even after the Indy GP race.
No, honestly.
Like it will hit him. It's inevitable. Like you can't go to the Indy 500 and not shed a tear. It doesn't matter if you're in the crowd, if you're in the car, if you're in the pit lane. It's special. But you can't ask him about how special it's feeling before he gets to the special part.
Yeah.
Chillax.
Yeah.
It'll be good. But yeah, a lot of people were upset about it. He did come back, and Marshall basically like interviewed him again. Like, I don't know if it was the same day or like the very next day, but he was like, yeah, a lot of people are upset with what you said. Do you want to like maybe like say something else? And Mick was like, I was just joking, guys.
I'm joking.
I love IMS.
You know what I was just thinking about?
Huh?
I want a GoPro. No, I want a camera on Meg at all times during the parade.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, him. Then be like, okay, Mick, you are going to stand in the back of a pickup truck and be paraded downtown.
Should we go to the parade this year? I'm gonna be sad if we don't go to the parade.
Maybe.
We'll have to brainstorm. We'll have to look into that. But yeah, I think that's everything we had to discuss.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be okay. And you know what? If IMS comes for vengeance against Mick, he'll know.
And guess what? He won't be talking about her like that again.
And I think maybe she would give him some grace.
I think she would too. She's an understanding woman.
Mm-hmm. Well,
she can be.
Or
she can be a bitch. Yeah. Love her. God, I hope I didn't just curse myself.
It's okay. You're not at the track.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else for the weekend? For the week?
No, there's not Formula. Oh no, the Indy GP's next weekend.
Yeah, we'll be there.
We're gonna go to the Indy GP.
We'll see the Indy Next race.
Yeah,
it's gonna be my first Indy Next race where I'm actually like keeping up and like locked into Indy Next. So I'm really excited for it. So we will have to get there pretty early because of that. Indy Next, Indy GP. We don't have another.
Montreal's in 2 weeks for Formula One.
Yeah, Montreal's in 2 weeks. There's no IMSA race next weekend. Yeah. I wonder when the next WEC race is. I'll need to look into that.
I don't know.
I just feel it's got to come soon.
Didn't they just have one pretty recently?
2-3 weeks ago?
Yeah.
I wonder how many more there is until Le Mans.
Oh. I don't know.
Because Le Mans is only like a month and 1 week away.
Yeah, that's true.
Wow. I can't believe it's already May, guys.
May's the best month of the year.
Oh, and tomorrow, as you're listening to this episode, May the 4th be with you.
Oh, May the 4th be with you.
For those who celebrate.
Mm-hmm. I don't personally
either, but I support the people that do.
And I'm happy to wish you a happy May the 4th.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. That was our episode. Lot to unpack here.
Yeah. I feel like we were talking really fast because we had so much to talk about. But
I feel like we did well.
Yeah. I hope you enjoyed the episode.
Thanks for listening.
If you're going to the Indy GP, let us know. Because we'd love to see you while we are there. And you still owe us what your favorite Red Bull flavor is. Don't forget to comment that.
Thanks for watching.
Bye. Bye.